welcome to Digital Brides, the podcast that explores how technology is changing our world for the better. So, in this episode, we will talk about e-money is a bridge to an inclusive economy. So, I'm Nazwa, role number 23, and my partner.
I'm Nadia, present 18. Today, we're talking about something we all use every day, e-money. But we're not just talking about paying for coffee, we're talking about how e-money is building bridges to an inclusive economy.
Yeah, that's right, Nadia. To help us understand this, we have two fantastic guests with us today. First, we have Dr. Reno as a leading financial expert. So, welcome, Dr. Reno.
Hello, thank you for having me.
And joining us remotely is Miss Aziza, an entrepreneur who has seen the benefits of e-money firsthand. Welcome, Miss Aziza.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, Dr. Reno, we have already heard from Nadia. So, e-money is changing the way we pay, but it also brings new challenges. Like many people still have limited access, low digital skill, and face risks like fraud and weak infrastructure. So, the real challenge is making e-money safe and inclusive for everyone. Before we analyze it further, let's start with a basic question, Dr. Reno. What exactly is e-money beyond just digital payments?
That's a great question, Nazwa. E-money or electronic money is a way to represent of value digitally. It's more than just a payment method. For many people, especially is developing regions, it's their first access to the formal financial system. It removes the need for physical cash and traditional banks, which can be hard to access for some.
That sounds like a powerful tool. Miss Aziza, can you share your experience? How has e-money impact your business?
Certainly, my business is in a rural area. Before everything was cash, it was difficult and something risk. With e-money, I can receive payments from customers far away. I can also pay my suppliers easily. It helps my business grow and makes everything more transparent.
That's a perfect example, Miss Aziza. So it's about access. So Nadia, then we also spoke to some people on the street to hear their thoughts.
Yes, we asked them how e-money has changed their lives. Let's hear from Noe as a student.
For me, it's about convenience. I don't have to carry a lot of cash. I can send money to my parents easily and they can pay for things without going to a bank. It is simple and fast.
Wow, Noe, yeah, it's simple and fast. So do your friends also use e-money as much as you do?
Yes, almost all of them. We used to split bill and the cafe or to buy online. It's really part of our daily life now.
Interesting. And what about safety, Noe? Do you feel secure using it?
At first, I was worried, but now I know how to set a password and avoid a scam. As long as we are careful, it feels safe enough.
Okay, that's great, Noe. So that's important advice too. Okay, any final thought from you, Noe?
Yes, I think e-money gives young people more independence. We can manage our own money without always going to the bank.
Okay, that's really great, Noe. And we also talked to Hakim as a smaller business owner.
Hakim's story is very interesting because it shows how e-money helps small businesses. Let's listen.
My business is small, selling handmade goods. Before, I could only sell to people nearby. Now I have an online shop and accept e-money. Customers from other city can buy from me. My business is growing. I am part of a bigger market now.
That's inspiring, Hakim. What has been the biggest change for you since using e-money?
The biggest change is trust. Customer trust me more because the payment are clear and instant. No more waiting or confusion.
Okay, that's a really big benefit. Do you face any challenge with e-money in your business, Yakin?
Sometimes the internet connection is weak and that make it difficult. But overall, it is much better than only using cash.
And how do you see the future, Hakim?
I believe more small business will use e-money. It gives us a fair chance to grow, not only big companies.
Okay, that's really inspiring, Hakim. It's not just about a single transaction. It's about opening up new possibility.
Exactly. Dr. Reno, this all sounds very positive. Are there any challenges or risks with this rapid shift?
Yes, there are challenges. The main one are digital literacy and security. Not everyone know how to use these technologies safely. We need to education people about how to protect their account and avoid scam. Government and companies must also create strong security system. It's a shared responsibility.
I agree with Dr. Reno. In my community, some older people are a little afraid to try it. But on they learn, they see the benefit. It takes time and good training.
Okay, that's a very important point, Miss Aziza. It highlights the need for a comprehensive approach. It's not just about the technology, but it's about supporting the people who use it.
So, looking ahead, what's the next step, Miss Aziza? What do you think the future of e-money looks like people like you?
I believe it will become even more integrated into our life. I can see it helping with microloans and other financial service for people who were previously excluded. It gives us a chance to build more.
Okay, so Dr. Reno, what's your final thought on e-money as bridge to inclusive economy?
I see it as a powerful tool and empowerment. It provides access, security, and opportunity. While there are challenges, the potential to bring millions of people into the formal economy is immense. It's a key part of our digital future.
Thank you so much, Dr. Reno and Miss Aziza, for sharing your valuable insight with us today.
Okay, but before we go, let's reflect. We have heard from student, business owner, and leading financial expert. The message is clear. So, e-money is not just about speed and convenience. It's about giving everyone from big city to small village. So, it's chance to join the economy. And e-money connect us, empower us, and build bridges where there used to be walls. As we move forward, let's remember that inclusion is the real success story behind the technology. So, thank you to our listeners for joining us on this podcast. And I'm Najwa, and we hope to see you next time with more story of technology shaping a better world. And bye-bye.
Yes, bye bye. Thank you for your attention.